to another episode of Angel Explores Reacts, this time for Queen Charlotte, a Bridgerton story. I am Angel Lee and this is my cousin Edsel. Guys! Oh my goodness, we are now in episode 3. Just a little recap what happened in episode 2. Ang dami. Parang feeling ko nalunod ako sa episode 2. Continuous the problem with George and Charlotte, and then the ano ba tawag doon, court I guess, yung sa queen and yung mga ano niya, ano ba tawag doon sa advisors, or part ng royal court or something. I'm not sure about what they're called, guys. Let me know in the comments. Hindi naman kami sanay sa mga royal yung mga titles na ganyan. So anyway, they are worried kasi ang tawag nila dito ay the great experiment. Medyo na-offend ako doon in a way kasi ganun, experiment. I did not expect that at all, and they were wondering if na-consummate na yung marriage ni George at saka ni Charlotte, and well, at the beginning of it, hindi. And si Lady Danbury was called in by Charlotte kasi na-frustrate na siya. And she had to explain.
Ladies talk.
Nagkaroon sila ng ladies talk. Hindi nga talk, may drawing session, no? About what happens and yung consummate ng marriage. So, informed na si Charlotte what actually happens. Medyo explanation lang ni Lady Danbury, medyo graphic, no? Hindi lang sa drawing yung mga yung experiences, syempre naman you would
Based on the experience.
based on experience din naman talaga yung sasabihin mo. And with regards to that din, with Lady Danbury, yung sa asawa niya,
she is the MVP.
ang galing niya doon, even if ganun yung situation niya. I mean, I'm not saying na kawawa yung situation niya. Siguro a part of me, because I live in this day and age, medyo nakakaawa yung situation niya. But she seems to have accepted it, and mahal niya yung asawa niya in a sense. Hindi yung romantic kind of love, hindi yung Anthony Kate or Simon and Daphne kind of love. Hindi ganun pero partnership. She cares enough para sa asawa niya na iangat yung asawa niya. Kasi syempre, kasama din naman siya doon. And sinisecure nila yung title nila, yung position nila. And tinutulungan niya si Charlotte na ma-realize na you have to take care of this because this is a privilege and it's gonna affect a lot of people. And then, nagulat na lang kami, bigla na lang dumating si George after niya magpadala ng aso, after ilang araw siguro linggo na yun, or hindi, araw naman, kasi dumating na siya sa palace, and then kung nasaan si Charlotte, they had dinner, pinakita niya yung kanyang napakalaking telescope, tawag doon. And then pinakita niya yung Venus, and obviously they consummated the marriage. It was actually nice kasi usually you would see, even pag nagbabasa ka ng romance novels, hindi talaga alam ng babae what happens in the wedding night. And I feel so bad kasi yung secret na gano'n, malaki masyado siyang secret to keep ang maganda si Charlotte, informed siya. So, nung dumating siya doon, papunta siya doon sa room ni George. Walang, yun, all heart yun, 'di ba? In a way with consent. Di ba? Yun yung nakakatuwa doon, with consent. And nung tinanong siya kung alam niya, sinabi niya, alam ko. Tapos meron pa siyang mga sinabi yung bago na, Lady Danbury, what the heck? Pero playful yung the way it happened, and even very soft. And then akala mo, wow, everything is sunshiny. Next morning, na siya, di ba, happy, na siya na, kung si George, nag-walk or whatever he's doing, we're gonna prepare breakfast for him, ganyan, and then, nalaman niya na order lahat ng court or ng mama niya, whatever happened, and, sumisigaw na si George feeling ko tinake niya yun badly, na parang napilitan lang in everything, and siguro si Charlotte na nandun na siya sa part na she's starting to like him, and parang feeling niya na traidor siya. So, she just left, and then kumain na siya lang mag-isa. And then si George, after umalis ng mama niya, dumating yung manservant niya. And apparently, he's sick. He's in pain. And sa head part. And medyo nakaka-bother yun to know. Kasi I was thinking, yung Alzheimer's niya, or kung mali kami dun sa sakit, guys, let us know in the comments. Kasi yun yung that's the information that we know eh. We don't know exactly what his sickness is, or illness, or whatever is happening to him. Akala namin, mangyayari mga adult, old na siya, around
Medyo
may edad na. Feeling namin, pag pinapanood namin yung buong Bridgerton, baka recent lang eh, 10 years ago, ganon. But it just feels like it started early. And it's sad na ganon na ang dami niyang pinagdadaanan na hindi niya masabi. And kaya pala ganon siyang magsalita, na there's a softness and pain in the way he talks, na he wanna say so much but cannot. Ang hirap-hirap nun for a person, especially a king, diba? So yeah, we are very nervous, excited, what to find out what's gonna happen next for episode 3. So what are we waiting for? Let's go! Pareho ko na si George magsalita. Yung soft, parang I'm in pain as well. I do not usually talk like this in a reaction video. Pero ngayon parang gusto mo na oh my goodness. So, hindi pa siya king? Kasi coronation pa lang eh. Or is this in the past? Oh,
So where is he?
The king shall be with us soon enough. He's studying his sciences up in the library.
grabe yung protective niya.
What?
What?
If you allow yourself another ride, I do not think I care, but mind he's of the right station.
I am not. That is not what.
Akala na
There are no
nag-cheat
other
siya.
riders. I am simply below stairs.
Nag-overthink.
No.
I am simply below stairs. Go, attend to your queen. Coronation Day is a great day for her and the country.
Napahanisip eh, no? Nagtataka na ako sa'yo, boy, ah. Tapos wala na ako, what's happening? Wait.
Oh, nakita niya na chinecheck yung
That's a physician.
No.
Brimsley, you have seen nothing.
Grabe yung loyalty nun. Relationship be damned.
I do not
Yung
care what mother
protektahan
says.
ko yung hari ko.
Today's a great day. Sit
Oh,
still.
Violet! Yan siya!
Coronation Day is a great day.
Si ano?
That is what you always say.
Hindi niya pa
Violet,
napamit
Coronation Day is a great day.
Well, wala pa
Yes.
si,
Then why did mother call us
Daddy
off?
Bridgerton.
Still,
Kala ko
plait
ano
your
eh.
hair.
Wala.
Normal na lang siya.
She's
You have
pretty.
to go all the way
Parang
across the
sila
world
Daphne,
to
no?
find someone willing to marry
Kaya
a
wala
king.
siya.
There are plenty of ladies.
Natural kasi.
Done.
may mga
You saw her at
ano
the wedding.
brown.
We all saw her.
Ah.
Of course, I accept her.
Ano klaseng
It is
pakikinig
not
yan?
my place to question
What the
that.
heck?
She's our queen. That makes her special. But the rest of them, socializing among the twelve. Do you know, the men can go to wives now, like regular gentlemen. I know they have money, but money does not make them us.
Daddy, but the king gave our family a title and land. All the families
Good
of the
thinking, good
got their titles
thinking.
and land from the king. That is, and mother, they are gentlemen. Daddy always defines a gentleman as a well-educated man of good family. Lord Danbury attended Eton with the king's father,
Good job.
and Lord Smythe-Smith and Lord Cummings were both at Harrow, and they all attended Oxford with Daddy.
She's right. We did.
So they are exactly like us, better in some cases, considering that several of them are from royal families of their own, and have much more money than we do.
Violet Ledger, stop talking this instant. That is too much thinking. What has
Well
the
done.
governess been teaching you?
Well, Latin mostly, but I would like to request advanced mathematics.
Madali na talaga siya. Oh, mana yung mga anak niya sa kanya. Oh, I love her. Good job yan. Oh,
Happy Coronation Day, Daddy.
Happy Coronation Day, Violet.
Dearest
Dito siya
gentle
nagmana.
reader, children are the cherished hope of every marriage, but
Good job,
for a
Daddy.
royal
Good
in
job,
need
good
of
job.
an heir,
Dearests, can you marry your dollhouse? Can you embroider me an heir?
Then shush.
Mother!
Yes, I know. You are old. Your wombs are likely dry into spinsters. I shall leave you be. But you could try. Look at me. I am absolutely gorgeous. Style yourselves. A man might wander onto the ground.
They're very
A lost
pretty.
hunter or something.
Bakit mother?
Could we marry a lost hunter?
Of course not. You are not milkmaids.
Alam ko na.
What did I
Mahirap kasi
say?
silang
More
magpakasal.
colour.
Kasi
It is
may
Christmas.
requirements na dapat.
Most of the daughters of our own Queen Charlotte and King George are long on the shelf, gathering dust. So many spinsters, so little time. Her Majesty must be feeling the sting of being a have-not.
Perhaps you should not attend. Perhaps you should stay home with me.
The horror.
No, dearest. I will address the topic with her.
Ganyan na siya, di ba? Every first ball ng season siya.
So, she is confiding in you.
Wow. Siyempre, independent pa no? Siyempre, independent. I was thinking like, it's just like, pag kinasal ka, okay, fine then, it's fine. Yung mga talagang heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Can you please help me get this off my head?
Sa mga loob niya.
I hate him. He is infuriating. He is so very polite. It is a lie. He is a lying liar who lies.
Okay.
Very happy.
And you have spoken with her about an heir?
I have.
We did agree to even days.
We did.
The sooner you are with child, the sooner we can cease this performance.
Yung
Our duty will be done.
ginagaganon yung
I
dalawa,
no
no?
longer have to view your face. Are you coming?
Yes, because I would very much like to have the opportunity to no longer hear your voice.
I know.
Oh my God! Nakakatawa yung drama, sir. Oh my God. So, ginawa na lang nila tong responsibility. Okay. At nagpapaalala pa sa kanila yung dalawa. That is so weird. The bed is just there.
It is a nightmare. I'm so sorry.
Sure.
I hate everything about him. I hate his ridiculous face. I hate his voice. I hate the way that he breathes. Will you please no longer breathe so very loud?
Would you please not talk?
I will talk if I wish to talk.
What exactly is the problem? You have been behaving like a child since my first morning here, and I have explained.
You have been breathing in my room.
Hindi niya alam na narinig. They're like, with, oh, with the entire, it is an even day. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my God! Oh my God! Guys!
Grabe. Saan mabutan? Daphne and Simon.
He did. My thoughts exactly. I do not suppose you would allow me to cool down and change. Am I flattered?
Hindi pa uso yung mga, oh my God, remote na.
Sinira niya ata.
It is an even day.
Let's get out.
Reynos, ayun na, Reynos, finally.
Just get in.
Now that the honeymoon has ended, we have galleries,
That was
operas,
bad.
plays,
That was
pieces.
bad.
Your Majesty can also do charity works of your choice.
Oh, wonderful. Doctor. What doctor?
I could be incorrect.
Don't say it
In
out
fact, I
loud.
misspoke.
Don't say it out loud nang may mga...
Rosie. What doctor?
Patay ka.
You agreed to see nothing.
I did not agree.
Your eyes agreed.
How ill is he?
He is not ill.
Then why the doctor?
Loyal talaga.
She's his wife. She should know.
Loyal sila parehong...
There is nothing to know.
I think kailangan niyang malaman kasi sino tutulong sa kanya? He feels so alone. And okay, si Reynolds andyan. Pero like iba naman yun, servant yun. Ang sad nito. Pagkatapos bye.
Is she showing any signs of being with child?
Ganun ba
Do you
kabilis?
think it would be difficult for you to hear about the Queen being with child long after the fact? Would it not?
Grabe siya, no? Power play yun,
I
ha?
shall take it up with Lord Bute. Princess Augusta gave her approval. No, she's not yet decided, which is why I shall need to send her invitations before she does.
Grabe talaga siya, even ganyan, no? Lakas.
I Countess Bridgerton.
Lovely to see you here.
Lovely. Tis my husband's birthday today.
Would it be? Edmund's birthday would be today. I'm so sorry.
Why are you so weak?
He liked his birthday. He liked to celebrate. And I would make him hats. Out of paper, I think. I gave him childish birthdays and they made him so happy. I constructed these, elaborate, wonderful hats and he would wear them the entire day. He looked ridiculous in them.
Hotel.
Love.
You are most fortunate.
Because you were loved. Minahal siya at nagmahal siya. I don't like her mom. She's not out, so 15? Hindi pa siya napapresent sa society, so 15?
16 yung ano, di ba?
Child named Mozart. Where is he from? Has she no taste?
What do you mean? Mozart?
Has an excellent musical ear, does she not?
Oh, of course. Her Majesty is wonderful.
Di ba yun yung mag-ibig?
Your Majesty, where did you discover this young Mozart?
Ito pala yung tinutukoy niya nung sinabi niya na kung hindi ko na-discover si
Your
Mozart.
Majesty?
Di ba? Kinanta niya ito dati.
And the great experiment will be in ruins.
Well, why don't you attend?
Disaster.
There will be no disaster.
Good. You will have Lady Danbury cancel the ball.
No. Why don't you just go? Ano ba yan? Diba? Pakadali ng solusyon eh. Grabe yung responsibility and duty for them. Gusto mo lang naman. Gusto nila ano nangyayari sa asawa ko. Sobrang complicated yung role. You think naupo ka lang sa throne, say yes to, you know, yung mga nangyayari underneath your... Hindi pa to pwede sa... Oh, pati sila magkaaway din! Bakit ganon?
Nagalit si ano eh.
Sinabi.
Grabe sila mag-keep na secret.
They really just care about... Ano eh? Siya rin alaga mo yun. Eh, hindi rin naman ito pwede.
Right. Shall see you again the day after tomorrow.
You are a person to me. You can be a person with me.
Dapat yan nga lang yan yung best friend mo, di ba? Wala namang iba makakaintindi sa'yo. Yan lang. Ano ka namang yung servants mo, wala naman sila magagawa for you. But to protect you.
But I need us to do something. What of it? Our palace walls are too high.
Oh my God! Pumunta siya! Wala naman siya pupunta dyan, no? In the future. But like, wow! I'm happy!
Excited daw sa sound.
First ball of the first ball of the season. Na makikita natin yung first of the first.
My lady, you must get dressed now. You've done it all.
Lord and Lady Ledger.
Legend. Ano di sila Violet? Yung ano? Wow.
Agatha, how wonderful of you to invite us. I did not think you would be attending, but you are attending. You would not miss it.
May I? How could you miss an event that the king is planning to attend? My head would burst into flames. This is the social event of the season.
Parang
Well done, Lady Danbury.
parang si Anthony.
I like you.
Sila Benedict, no?
Let's be friends. Lord Danbury, when can I get you on one of my hunts?
Her Royal Highness Princess Augusta.
Wow! Gusto ko yung papa ni Violet.
Lord
Love ko
Danbury.
siya.
Lady Danbury. I am honoured.
Your Royal Highness.
The honour is ours.
Nakaseparate yung room sa color.
His Majesty King George III and Queen Charlotte.
Ba't sila naman?
Pati ako napapabaw ko.
Ako din, munti ka na pinipigil ko yung sarili ko eh. Munti na ako mababao. Nakaseparate yung room sa color ng skin.
Lord and Lady Danbury, thank you for having me.
Gusto ko na yung love ko yung dad ni Violet. Oh my goodness!
Lord Danbury,
Oh!
may I have a dance with your wife?
Oh my God! I love him!
Ako talaga, Anthony.
Good choice yung ginawa niya. Galing na ginawa niya. Well, sobrang... Because why not? Good job! Ang galing.
Wait, parang naalala ko din. Ang bad romance yata.
I don't wanna relate to baby.
He's so happy.
Yes.
I have never seen him so. Look at him.
Perfection yung papa ni Violet. My goodness. Pag pinalakita ka naman ng ng tamang magulang, tama na naman.
Thank you.
You never have to thank me. We are a team.
Oh. Para, oh my God, did that just happen?
Yes, indeed. I am a success.
Oh God.
You can do anything.
George, with you by my side, I think I can. I can. She needs a dressing gown.
George,
You fall.
Parang hindi niya to ma-escape, no? Whether happy, whether pissed off, whether sad. What? Oh my God. Oh my God,
Gagi.
inatake ata. Kasi euphoric siya eh. Sobrang happy niya. Tapos nag-exert pa siya ng ganyan. Oh my God! I mean, he's not great whatsoever, pero still.
I've had the upstairs footman bring up water for a bath.
We are done. Oh, we are done.
Celebrate sila na kiss.
Are you
So, hindi
ready?
nga siya romantic.
Or shall I dress you
talaga.
first? I think better to dress me after.
Yes.
Good luck.
Mag-acting sila. Dapat paano nag-isa?
Parang scripted yung ano. Sa kanila sigaw.
Shall we have something stronger than tea?
Yes, wife. I think we should.
Biglang naman.
Iaalak na natin to.
Hindi na kaya nung...
Sasabog na yung puso ko eh. Nas magtampo siya kasi sinabi parang offensive nga naman. Isipin na. Sinwerte ka. Ako na nawalan ako na. Diba? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. He's losing his mind. Oh my God. No.
Your Majesties, can I...
George is working. Go back to your post, we are fine.
Nakikita na.
No. No ba?
Kakanda.
George, it is cold.
I see you! Venus! Venus, wait! I'm here! I'm here! I feel you talk to me!
Stanley.
No, I am Venus. My dear, I am Venus.
You are Venus.
Yes. Yes. And Venus is going inside. You need to come with me.
I thought you were in the sky.
I was in the sky, but now I am going inside.
Venus is in Mars.
Venus is in Venus. With you. She is with you.
Oh my
Ano na yun?
God. My God. Sobrang ano to eh. Yung burden, sobrang pressure. How can you be?
Parang ano.
Ang bigat nung ano na yan. Oh my God. Nag-break yung utak niya, no? Nag-break yung mind niya talaga.
Sobrang
With,
daming na
yeah,
iniisip.
sobrang daming responsibilities. Simula pagkabata mo, yun yung pinapasok sa utak mo, paulit-ulit. Wala siyang space to breathe eh. Tinatry niyang i-ground yung sarili niya na gawin, maging normal na human being. Nagpa-farm siya and then yung astronomy is naging escape niya. And it consumed him. Kasi doon siya nakakakuha ng happiness eh. Pinagpalamon siya doon sa yun yung ano niya na maging masaya siya doon siya. So, lagi niya yung sinisik kasi napapagod yung brain niya eh. So, ikaw, di ba, pagka sad ka, naghahanap ka ng way, tapos doon ka magpapakalunod. That's why sometimes, or often, a lot of us nag-iinom kasi doon ka nakakakuha ng solace eh. But kapag na-abuse mo yon, nagiging alcoholic ka na, nagiging drug addict ka na, kasi yun ang gusto mong kunin eh. Nagiging addiction siya eh. Kasi doon ka
Hindi na rin
nakakakuha
makontrol.
ng happiness. Kasi hindi mo na nakontrol. Di ba may iba nga nasisiraan din ng bait
Oo,
dahil sa sobrang alcohol, drugs, or whatever thing na i-abuse mo. Like, everything in moderation nga eh. But what happened to him, kasi sobrang full na ng utak niya with responsibilities, not being able to make a choice. Naghanap siya ng ibang way and nilulod niya yung sarili niya doon. Pinakita naman, di ba? Nilulod niya yung sarili niya doon. Yun yung pinakita niya kay kay Charlotte, di ba? Yung Venus. Nilulod niya yung sarili niya doon lahat hanggang sa nilamon siya kasi doon siya nakakahanap ng kaligayahan. And sobrang sad na makita mo siya na gano'n, na pumitik na yung, nag-break yung utak niya. Yung nag-gano'n siya sa wall, sabi ko, God, insanity yung... Meron siyang, ang ano rito, lalong nakakasad dito is meron siyang moment of okay. May moment of gano'n. So, kaya yung nangyayari, pinakita na rito kung ano nangyayari sa kanya in the future eh. Di ba may time na, yung kumakain sila ng dinner, na, pinahanap kita, I'm here, yung, kain tayo. Tapos biglang siya nag-break, hinanap niya anak niya, and then nalaman na namatay, tapos nasira na naman siya. So, very fragile yung mind nung king. Because, not because of anything, but because of so much things na he have to consider. And natuwa ako kay Charlotte na hindi siya tumakbo, hindi siya natakot nung nangyari yun. Hinandle niya na in a very loving and understanding way na, okay, ito na yung kasagutan sa mga tanong ko. And instead of running, na ayoko na. Because that was insane. Nakahubad siya dun sa, kung saan siya, garden, di ba? And, in fairness kay Reynolds, hinandle niya yun ng maayos na alam niya kung ano gagawin niya doon, and then ang ano niya is main thing na inisip niya is protect the king. So inano niya si Brimsley na
isang guard na nakakita, no?
Yeah. Eventually naman kumalat din, nalaman di ba? May nag-uusapan nga ng ton din, pero secretly, syempre obviously hindi sila pwede magsalita ng anything about the king. Pero yung nakita mo na to na ito na yung sagot dun sa question mo na kailan nagsimula, anong grabe yung ang intense ng scene na yun, yung nagsasalita. Natakot ako sa kanya na hindi natakot like parang horrific or whatever, but it was just scary in a sense na ngayon na agad.
Nag-growing kasi siya.
Oo nga, hindi. Siyempre ang iniisip ko, matagal pa kasi 15 yung anak nila eh. Wala pa silang anak ngayon eh. So ibig sabihin the entire time pinasan ni Charlotte yung sitwasyon na yon to have all those kids. So talaga nakita ng mga anak niya yung paghihirap niya na mahalin yung asawa niya. Yung love na yon na hindi nila maiwan yung mama niya. Kasi sabi nga ni Brimsley, di ba? Kahit naggano na yung nangyari sa king, you are still his queen. Hindi mo siya binibitawan, nag-aantay ka eh. Nag-aantay si Charlotte ng moment na maalala siya uli, na maging normal uli, kahit na konti lang, na moment lang, na ibalik sa kanya si Farmer George, or si George. Ang sakit nun ang galing ng scene na yun, ang bigat, and congratulations kay Lady Danbury, no? No more suffering. Galing niya dun, talagang nilamon niya lang yung, inaccept niya lang yung nangyari sa kanya.
Tsaka nakita rin ni Reynolds kung paano i-handle ni Charlotte si George, di ba?
Oo, ano nga siya nun eh. Yung itsura niya, no, parang may realization point sa kanya na, ito nga dapat talaga yung partner niya talaga to. And nakakasad kasi nakita mo sila na happy dun sa
sobrang saya sa buhay.
Diba? Yung changes na, sabi nga ni George na, Jim, alam ko yung changes na nagawa mo just by doing that. And well done sa papa ni Violet. Ay nako, good job dun sa lolo nila Anthony. Sobrang disappointed ko dun kay mama niya. Kasi sobrang racist ng mama niya, no? Sobrang classist, racist. Talagang lakas man discriminate.
Ledger siya, diba?
Ledger yung apelido nila. Mayaman sila obviously. Pero ang point is, sa totoo naman sinabi ni Violet, di ba, pantay-pantay na naman tayo. Dapat pareho lang naman tayo dahil sa color of the skin. Still talked about until this time sa ating in our world now. And natuwa ako nung nagsalita si Violet, namana siya sa papa niya. So nakikita mo talaga na she was just like that. Ganyan siya mag-isip, and that's the reason why our Bridgerton kids are what they are. So, maganda makita yung history na yun. And bata pa siya dito. So, I guess hindi pa natin makikita si Edmund. I wanted to see sana eh. Na-excite ako kasi ano siya eh. Kasi hindi sinabi hindi pa raw siya out. So, I guess hindi mo siya makikita. Baka meron siyang sarili din sila. Feeling ko worthy sila for an entire season eh. Kasi ang ganda ng love story nila. Sobrang mahal niya eh. Like yung iyak niya yung party hats na gano'n. Na ano ko na parang kaya mahal na mahal ni Anthony Papa niya eh. 'Di ba? Curious kami ha kung sino yung isang anak na Bot-Bot Violet kasi dalawa na. Alam ko na kay Daphne medyo malaki na. And then we're hoping that that is Edmund, which is yung anak ni Anthony. Yun yung first niya kasi. And son. So, we shall see, I guess, in season 3. Hindi mo siya rito eh. Pinakikita masyado. Buhat lang. Walang pangalan. So, that was very exciting for us to see. Pero yeah, ang heavy nung dulo niya itong episode 3. Yeah, ang sobrang heavy nun. Yung sigaw siya ng sigaw ng Venus. Ay, nagaling nung handling.
Kaya yung habang naglalakad si George the Farmer, gumagan siya.
Oo, hindi nagsasalita pa lang siya, George the Farmer. Pinapaalala niya sa sarili niya. Farmer. Grabe yung breakage nung nagtatry siyang kumapit pa dun sa utak niya, na sanity niya.
Nilalabanan niya.
Ang galing nung that was well done. And there
Nasa kwarto, okay pa siya. Medyo nakakontrol niya pa.
Oo, pero yung naglalakad na siya ng...
Doon na siya
Grabe yun. That was a very, very, I think, a very, very powerful scene. And nakaka-break ng heart na makita yun. Doon na siya natutulog sa na magkatabi na sila ni George na mag-sleep. And grabe. Episode 3 pa lang. Kala ko mga episode 6 niyo ako sasaksakin eh. Kaso lang, bigla niyo ako sinapak ng episode 3. Parang hindi tayo nasasakpan, ano? Ang galing din ng first ball. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung title exactly nung song. I'm pretty sure alam ko yung song kasi sikat yan eh. But, lagi kinakanta nila kuya. But I'm gonna put the title here. Hindi ko lang maalala kasi guys. Alam ko yung lyrics. Hindi ko alam yung title. It happens. Come on. Yeah guys. We are very excited what's gonna happen next for episode 4 of Queen Charlotte. And we can't wait to see that with you guys next week. So if you like this episode, please like and subscribe, and of course turn on your notifications so that you would know when our next video is gonna come out. Thank you so much for watching episode 3 with us, and until then, we will see you next week. Good night. Bye guys.